What's up, guys? So welcome again to one of my videos. This is great to see a lot of you just interested in a lot of things that I'm doing on these videos. As promised, I got this shipment a little early, and these are just another set of Hidden Fates. So again, I'm just going to do the same thing, just the first couple of pulls there. What I'm going to do is just go over each card, and then later on I'm going to go a little faster and faster, just because there's a lot of packs to go through. As I always ask, if you see any cards that you like, if you see anything that you want to comment on, do not forget to interact there. Do not forget to comment below and let me know what your favorite pack was. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and pull some of the first cards there. We got Psyduck, Staryu, Clefairy, Slowpoke, Pikachu, and a shiny Riolu. If I mispronounce these, you guys gotta let me know. Sometimes I do butcher these cards. And oh, it looks like a holo rare. Jesse and James there. Alright. And as always, as promised, the code cards. So the last video, if you guys got a chance to watch that or catch up with that, I was actually able to pull the 3 birds, not only in the full art, but also in the hyper and the full art hyper, I guess. Caterpie, Ekans, Paris, Charmander, Slowpoke, Reverse Holo Slowpoke, and Clefable. So if anybody had a great weekend, had something cool that they had got a chance to do or take advantage of, please also let me know. You know, I want to kind of get into it with my fans, kind of know a little bit more about them, what they do, what their interests are. It's the only way I can come up with good video ideas and kind of get everybody entertained there. And here's the code card. Foltard, Pikachu, Ekans, Coughing, Paris, Reverse Jinx, and Golem. Alright, so now I'm going to go a little bit faster. Again, I'm just focused on the bigger cards. I actually completed all of the basic cards out of the set. I mean, it's not hard to do when you have a bunch of packs that you can open. So I really just want to kind of go through these and just finish the binder there. And maybe halfway through, or maybe at the end of the video, I'll show you how many cards I have and what I need. This one is definitely one I need, the Reverse Holo Charmander. Zapdos I've seen quite a bit of. Alright, and then you on the pack. You know, I'm surprised. So we have the 3 birds full. We have the Mewtwo shiny, and we have the Charizard shiny, all on the booster packs there. And we have the matching cards as well. But for some reason, I don't think there's a Mew full art hyper rare, or like a card to catch or look out for. And just when I said I needed it, it came out again. So Charmander Reverse Holo, and then a Holo rare Jesse James. Shout out to a lot of my new subscribers. They actually commented on my page that they liked what I'm doing, and they're having a lot of fun just watching. Most of them friends. Oh, I see it. I see something. No way. Guys, do you know what this is? I know some of you guys know what this is. Wow, what is this, the 3rd, 4th pack? Well, there you go. The end of the video. The shiny Charizard. Well, a lot of people take a very long time to get cards like this and this rare, but looks like it took 2 videos. Alright. I'm going to put this guy on its own. Maybe I'll try to do some kind of recap at the end of the video. That's awesome, guys. Hollow Eevee. Wow, that's mind-blowing. That's actually right in the beginning of the video. As you can see, my tone of my voice changed there. That's a $400 card right there. And that just popped up out of nowhere. Let's see if we can pull two. I mean, the problem is with these sets is it isn't like a box where if you buy it, the cards are pretty much counted, or you can end up only having one hyper rare in a box. These packs are coming straight from pin boxes that I bought, and it's not like they have any random order. I mean, it's not like they have an order. They're all random. So it is possible to get another Charizard, but are you kidding me? All right. Clefairy Reverse and Misty's Water Command. Man, that's insane. I still can't get over that. I definitely needed him for my collection, so I won't be selling that one. Even though the price tag on it is pretty high. Oh, man. Alright, and then this one is the reverse Misty's Cerulean Gem and Misty's Water Command. She's popping up everywhere. Man, I don't know if it's a hint or something. Maybe like another set's coming out with just her and her original Pokemon. But she is coming up. Her trainer card is popping up a lot. You would think they have maybe like a Misty's Water Command Hyper Rare. You know, like a full art card. But since this is the last set of Sun and Moon, I doubt anything else. Snorlax, Reverse, Hollow, and Weezing. And you know, last video, I gave out maybe 40 or more of these code cards. You know, don't forget to comment below and let me know what kind of pulls you got out of those code cards. You know, even though I may have gotten only some hyper rares and hollow cards, those virtual cards, those are actually pretty sweet. Reverse Giovanni, or Giovanni's Exile, and then Golem. Alright, and then here is the code card. Alright. And well, we got to come up with a catchphrase, guys. Catchphrase every time I get a card that I need to put in my collection. You know, kind of like, oh, hold on, or do something, right? So some of you have asked me already, hey, what do you do with the extra cards that you get? Any doubles, duplicates? Do you sell them? Do you give them out? Are you going to be doing anything in the future? I did mention something in a few of the other videos there, and it was Reverse Hollow Charmeleon. Yes, I need that one too. I don't know why I said Charmeleon like that, but it's probably because I was in the thought process of explaining. I mentioned in a few other videos that I do want to work on contests and giveaways. I just have to figure out what's going on with the policy that's coming out. I don't know if many of you heard about this or not yet, but YouTube has changed some of their policies regarding children-friendly shows. Now, for me, I'm not really trying to aim for children, but it kind of goes that way. I mean, it's Pokemon cards. I'm a grown adult, and many of the people that I know that collect these things, wow, full art lady, collect these things are my age. It's just, you know, the thing is, we can't help it. It is going to gear towards children regardless if we think of our generation or not. So their children's policy is where I believe you can't comment on videos or do certain things. I have to read up on it a little bit more just because it is something that I keep hearing about. And I just want to make sure that obviously I'm doing the right things, that I'm not, you know, hindering me not being able to put up any other episodes in the future. And like I said, even the whole point of the video was to have fun anyway. So if anything, I'll wait on that with either selling or giving away or really anything like that. Now, those of you that are close to me, let me know. Hey, if you need some cards, I definitely got a few. And I will be here in Michigan doing a few cool, I would say, visits. There's a few stores near me that heard about me doing this and said, you know, hey, why don't you come over to some of our Pokemon nights, and you can kind of be the local person that could put people on YouTube and open some packs with them. And I said, you know, why not? Let's have some fun. So, yeah, some of the places that I'll be going to are going to have Pokemon events, things like the old leagues that we used to have back in the day. And, you know, just a lot of people with their children, a lot of adults with children that are into this and have grown on it. And then, of course, their children fell into it as well. And so I did mention a little teaser earlier that at the end of the video, I'm going to let you or give you a hint of what my next video is. I still want you guys to comment below and let me know, hey, what do you want to see? I did mention in my very first introduction video that Shiny Kartana, that I do have pretty much all of the Pokemon original sets. And as I mentioned before, I do have the master sets. So not only do I have the rares, but I also have the reverse hollows and the reverse cards, basic cards. Just makes it a little bit harder, right? All right, Celesteela. I think I need this one, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the sleeve just in case. Make sure it's nice and scratch-free. Now, I don't grade my cards. I don't know why. It's not really there isn't any really reason behind it. I just prefer to have my cards in a binder, and if I grade it, then I can't put it in the binder. But I have heard of individuals selling graded cards for so much, and it's just a very interesting market to get into now. If you guys haven't heard, Pokemon cards, Shiny Scyther. All right, I need this one too. What ended up happening with Pokemon, it actually got entered into StockX. StockX is something I'm very familiar with. I actually work with a company that's very close to that company, and that you know, I will say, smart move on them, because these cards, along with a lot of gaming cards, are actually starting to become more popular than sports memorabilia, sports cards. You know, back in the day, it was baseball cards, hockey cards, you know, anything you could really get your hands on regarding sports. But as you see, you know, most of that has died down. I don't want to say completely gone, because I really haven't kept up, so I don't know anything about that. All right, Shiny Altaria. Man, I am just having a field day with these booster packs. Oh my gosh, it just couldn't come in any better than this. I don't have this one either. So I'm just going to throw this guy on the side as well, along with the Charizard. So, like I said, the... so regarding, you know, these cards and everything, you know, frankly, I'll be honest, I lost my train of thought. That's a decent card as well, to have in the set. It's very hard to get these cards all at once. So you could probably tell a couple times if I lose track of what I was saying. Shiny Guzzlord. And a Wigglytuff GX. That's why. Because literally lost your train of thought, because I got something that I need. You know, with what I was saying regarding the... Let me just make sure I'm not getting another shiny before I keep talking. Here's the code card. I believe what I was touching base on was baseball cards and hockey cards, and now Pokemon cards going into company named StockX. And what I did was, because, you know, again, I work for a company that's very familiar with StockX. I went onto the website, I downloaded the app on my phone, and I noticed that a lot of the cards on there were graded. And I saw some cards that I have, and the graded version of them are getting a lot of attention and are selling for obscene amount of money. And that's really cool. I mean, again, you got to remember, these are cards, right? These are cards made out of cardboard, some kind of illustration on it, printed out, and then cut. And shiny like in rock. So, you know, at the end of the day, the whole purpose of us, you know, doing this is really just for fun. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, over time, the sets get older and, you know, things become more popular. But a lot of us are really just really good collectors at heart and just like the fun of opening a pack, seeing something cool. But man, to see cards go for $600, $700, $800, $10,000, some cards, is just unbelievable. I mean, it's great. It's a good retirement plan. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not something that I would have thought of. I mean, I know when I collected Pokemon cards in the beginning, when I was younger, when they first came out in the 1990s, that was, you know, something I said, oh, you know, if I get a Charizard, it's going to be $100. I can go ahead and buy more booster packs and kind of be on my way. But now we're pulling cards that are $300, $400, $500, you know, $600 cards. And man, it's insane to think about how Pokemon as the card set there has grown. I see something shiny. I don't know what it is though. Oh, Wigglytuff. So apparently the Wigglytuff GX is gonna follow me everywhere. That's probably, I'm pretty sure that's probably the 5th one that I pulled so far out of all these booster packs. So it is definitely something that's commonly pulled. I do still need the Onix GX, so let's look out for that. Eevee and Snorlax. Definitely need that. And what I'll do is, if I do complete the binder, or maybe when I get closer to completing the binder, what I'll do is I'll have a separate video just kind of showing all the cards. What I typically do when I get cards that I need, or when I first begin to start a set, is I buy one of these Pokeball binders. And no joke, every book that I have is a Pokemon binder. Shout out to Ultra Pro. You guys don't pay me. You don't sponsor me. It's just because I like your books. I definitely recommend them. It's good, nice and sturdy. The cards don't fall out when I put them in the these things. I don't know why I can't remember it, but I always use the black ones here. I like that it blocks out everything from the back, and then the front is the only thing that's showing. I don't know why. I just like them a lot. And so every card that I have is protected with those two things. The binder and that sleeve. There you go. Sleeve. Man, what's the chances that we can get another Charizard? I mean, I'm hoping for it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I mean, I feel like because that Charizard came out so early, that it kind of ruined the video a little bit. Especially the Mewtwo too. I mean, if you could think about it, I mean, within the first 20 packs, we got a shiny Mewtwo and a shiny Charizard. That is insane. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are going to be like, probably as excited as I am, to have that card in my collection for me. Reverse Holo Paras and Snorlax. So yeah, definitely fun. Collecting cards, and I would hope that not everybody that's collecting these cards are just doing it for the money. I think there's something behind collecting things that keeps somebody sane, gets you out of trouble, keeps you out of trouble. And a shiny, oh no, not shiny, sorry, full a Starmie GX. I need this one. There we go. I think that's all we're gonna do when I have a card that I need this one. You just gotta let it go. Let's get it to sleep real quick. Yeah, so like I said, I know there's a lot of people that do it for the money, that buy the booster boxes, they wait a couple years, and they sell those things for a lot. I mean, I just talked to a guy who wanted to sell the base set booster box, the original base set, which I do have a complete setup, for $3,500. $3,500, guys, for a base set booster box. I don't know if you guys remember how much those things were back in the day, but they were nowhere near $3,500. So yeah, I mean, to just say popularity of these cards have gone up, it's just a very short statement. Definitely, value of these cards have just grown. And the boxes themselves, I mean, it's not even just the boxes, the booster packs. I mean, I've seen these booster packs, just these single booster packs of base set or some of the older sets. Just insane Skyridge packs selling over hundreds of dollars for just the booster packs themselves. And a lot of the tenured guys that are on YouTube that have been doing this for quite a while have opened some of those packs and kind of expressed how expensive they are, the cool cards that are in them, and some of those cards that come in them do sell enough for you to make your money back. Let's just say that. So there's definitely a cool investment factor in there for a lot of people. Whoa, Pheromosa and Jesse and James. I need this one too. So let's go ahead and put this in. I don't even know what this is. I feel like I haven't seen this Pokemon a lot, but it's like a skeleton with like a bunch of dresses on it. Go ahead and close up there. Whoa. All right. That's actually pretty scary. And of course, didn't forget you guys, the code card. There's so much for 2 videos. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just go through all these, because now that I had that Charizard and Mewtwo, got a shot of adrenaline, and I want to see if I get something else there. Another shiny Kartana. Hey, it's not wrong to have 2 of these guys. Now these cards, I mean, the shinies themselves have been coming. I mean, they're pretty popular. I mean, they're coming out, and so for me, I would tell you guys that they're probably not going to be as expensive, to collect moving forward. Kirlia, I need that one for sure. Jesse James, I have a lot of, and there we go. So I will say, these guys are probably gonna cost something, but probably not the $100 cards and things like that. Maybe later, because the pull rates on these guys are pretty easy to get, I should say. All right, we're coming down to the last packs there, and I'm hoping that we get something good. We've got to leave on a good note. Definitely got to leave on a good note. Pinsir GX and a Graveler reverse. And the code card. And I definitely got to come up with some kind of game plan of where I'm going to put all this trash. So all these things, all these booster packs that I open, all the pin boxes that I buy, definitely got to come up with a good, Pseudo-Wudo shiny card. Definitely got to come up with a game plan there for these. And so I'm very excited for that. All right. Here's the code. Eevee and Mr. Mime. Okay. All right, the last, I think it's last 3 packs, guys. Let's cross our fingers. Let's get the, I want to say, what I want to get is another Charizard, but I bet you that would be a little too greedy. So I'm okay with just another card that I don't have, because I would love to collect a bit more. It's getting harder and harder to find these cards. I mean, ever since I put up my video, I'm definitely not the reason for that, but ever since I put up this video, I've seen other videos similar, just showing these, and I noticed that, yes, I need this one too, that I've noticed that a lot of these pin boxes are, instead of, I think I bought mine for $12 to $14 each, are now double in price. They're about $30. And here's the last pack, guys. Snorlax and a shiny Dartrix. I definitely need this one. All right. And there you go. So, as discussed in the beginning or middle of the video, can't remember when I said it, I promised that I'd give you a teaser of what is to come with my next video. So, the next video, guys, until you guys start, commenting below, giving me ideas of what you want to do, I thought it'd be fun to unbox a booster box. So, for those of you that have commented, let me know. I have a box of Unbroken Bonds, or the popular Cosmic Eclipse. Now, the more and more likes I get, the more shares I get, the more boxes I open. So, another Cosmic Eclipse, or 2 boxes of Unbroken Bonds. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. This was great. Have a good night.